Vltava River, or Moldau as it's called in German, and the beautiful castle. Hey, enough, I'm hungry, let's go and eat. Back on the road. The city center is anyway very small, so I can walk later or tomorrow and give you a proper tour of the town, because everywhere I go I remember, oh shit, wait, I know something here, I could show something here. For example, you can go down there and it's looks pretty cool. And if you saw the movie Hostel, you're gonna remember something interesting. I don't know the exact angle, but it's kind of like this. Does it ring a bell? Well, those two guys, I forgot their names, the Americans, after their Icelandic friend is kidnapped, well, they go and look after him, and they see exactly here a torture museum. Well, this was never actually a torture museum. It's a pension and a restaurant in there, but they just used these stairs and the door of the restaurant to pretend there would be a torture museum inside. They thought it looks better this way. The real torture museum is exactly in the center on the main square. So probably the inside they filmed there to show the torture museum in the movie, but from the outside this looked, I don't know, better, creepier probably. Another place that offers good views is this one. In the summer it's a terrace, restaurant and bar. It's more or less the same view as before, but the angle is a bit different and obstructed by these buildings. Still looks good because they have a decent color. I mean, it's alright. You can take some photos here. Hotel Rouge. It's a pretty famous hotel because it's big, expensive. There are some interesting stories about it, and it's also famous because in front of the hotel there's a small park with a really nice view. One of these stories, it's about, wait, I try to remember. There was a guy who had a daughter, and he used to live here in one of these houses. There were many houses, then they were bought by some rich noble guys who made their own property bigger, whatever, but they had to buy the houses of a lot of people. And one of these guys had a daughter, and she was in love with some local dude, I suppose, who was probably handsome but not so rich. And the father told her that she can only marry this super rich guy, or I don't know, he put her some conditions like either you marry this guy or, oh yeah, or she's sent to the church to live there as like a nun or whatever. Of course she didn't like the second option. Maybe she thought about the first, to marry the rich guy, but still she was in love with this other dude. So she said no, and she committed suicide. She drowned herself in the Vltava river, in this river, you know, that flows through the city. Okay, check this out. One of the best views of of Cesky Krumlov. And there's this, you see, very small park, benches, Hotel Rouge. It's exactly in front. You can come here, take this photograph, which is extremely famous and cool. I mean, all the people come here. And in winter it's not even crowded. You see, there are not even 10 people. In summer sometimes you see 100, 200 people here. It's like, it's getting really crowded. It can get annoying at times, but whatever. We all want to travel. I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't know how it's gonna look. So, if you weren't certain whether Cesky Krumlov is worth visiting or not, maybe you are now. You see this building? The white building with the dark rooftop? That's a hotel or pension as well. Bolshakovsky. I was there last year. It was great. It's really such a nice place. I have nice memories, and I mean, for romantic accommodation, if you come with your girlfriend here, I think it's a really nice place to go. As many others in Cesky Krumlov. I'll just have to write that article about the best places to stay when you come here, and I'll give you guys more advice. I'm terrible. I'm saying since hours that I'm going to eat, and I'm just making tours through the town. Okay, I was photobombing without intention, but still. You see the castle tower exactly through these buildings. It's a pretty cool place for a photograph. Look, this is supposed to be, you know, the straight line, and this is the angle. So you go down pretty fast. I was once here a couple of years ago in winter. It was so slippery because yeah, plenty of ice. So cool. It's a really nice view here as well. This place is actually pretty famous. Famous restaurant. It's supposed to be like medieval kind of thing. Maybe we go later just to show you how it looks. I'm not saying it's my favorite. It's extremely popular among tourists. But yeah, sure, give it a shot. And if you go straight, you go to the main square. But we are gonna check this later. We go down here because I want to go to Laibon. It's a vegetarian restaurant in the old town. And my friend David, he owns the place, and he also works there. I hope it's open. The thing is, David loves traveling, and he makes money during the year. And from January to March or April, he takes a long vacation every year. He goes 3-4 months to Caribbean, to South America, to Antarctica, to, I don't know, South Korea, Indian tour. He was Australia, New Zealand. I don't know. This guy has traveled as no one did. It's like unbelievable. And he may be on this yearly trip, but if he's not, so if I find him home, brilliant. We go and have some vegetarian food at Laibon, a couple of pints, and yeah, have a little chat with a good pal. Here it used to be a Pink Floyd bar. Now they made 3D museum. F it. The Pink Floyd bar was pretty cool, but I guess not so many people found it so cool. I don't know how many tourists are Pink Floyd fans. This street, I already see it. It's written there on the left hand side, Laibon. Is it gonna be open? And more importantly, if it's open, is David gonna be home? Let's find out. Laibon, entrance 20 meters. Okay, the door is open. But now I have no idea what to expect.
Nobody with you?
No. I was sure you're not gonna be here.
I am still, one this week, that's it.
Wow.
Yes,
so
you
lucky.
are so lucky. Exactly.
Man, this is great.
Great.
I was thinking probably you've left like 1 or 2 weeks ago.
No. I'm usually here 2-3 weeks, depends. This year we have there's a seminar. And a lot of people come here from the seminar, so I'm staying a little bit longer than usual.
Wow, that's great.
Yes, I was wondering, I thought about you doing around New Year's Eve. After that, you maybe show up, maybe you bring a girl or something. Yes.
No, I just arrived like 1 hour ago.
Yes.
I thought, okay, I'm coming here for a pint. If you're close, I go somewhere else.
Whatever, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, come.
Great.
Great. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a quick tour. Look at this cute place. This is where I stay. Okay, better not be a beaver. And some river view. And a castle view. Books. And a menu. Special order food. They have a lot of stuff. Everything is vegetarian. And everything is so damn tasty. Alright, cheers. Or, as they say in Czech Republic, na zdraví. Okay. It looks like it's night. I don't know if I... Do you see me? I don't know. I suppose I'm gonna check it later. It's just 5 p.m. Castle Tower. I had lunch at David's place, Laibon. Wow, it's so dark here. I can see the video that I'm filming. You cannot really see much. They say GoPros are pretty bad at night, and now I see what they mean with that. It's terrible, actually. I had a great time at Laibon. It's always, I don't know, when I meet this guy, I feel so good. He's such a great pal, good friend. We always have interesting topics to talk about and some nice memories together. And I don't know, it's just pleasant. So right in front of me, it's the second main bridge of Krumlov and part of the castle. Probably you don't see the bridge, but just the castle. Here's a part of Vltava River, some snow, and